What a world is your woman butterfly. Butterfly. I'm telling y'all, I've been working on my theme song for the longest. I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but it's coming. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm on the way back home, baby. Okay. I'm on the way back home to Atlanta. Alright, I ain't messing with Augusta. It was just so grueling to be there. But I was there with my baby. We had some good catch up time. So while I was there, I hung out with one of my homegirls, and I'm trying to convince my homegirl to just come to Atlanta, okay? Because Augusta is a town that will hold you back. Okay, that's just how I personally feel about that town. It will hold you down. Okay. I am making this video to help people. All right, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are skeptical and a bit apprehensive about coming to Atlanta, and I just want to give my personal experience on how it's went for me, because I believe that Atlanta is like a life-changing city. I mean, most big cities are. They just have more resources. A lot of the resources that I've seen here, I've seen in Miami and Charlotte. So, but back then I wasn't really wise enough to, utilize and put together a plan and execute this plan like I am now. Okay, so I just want to share with y'all some of the resources that I use. Okay, because Atlanta is seriously booming. It's like money cometh in Atlanta. Okay, money cometh. It's just booming. Okay, there's money everywhere. There's so many people there. You can do anything. Okay, you can do anything. All right, you can start from the bottom and climb to the top so easy. And there's people support each other. People help each other. And if you're living there and you're like, I don't see where people are doing that at, then you're on the wrong side of town. And that's what's so great about that place. Well, if you're on the wrong side of town, you can go to another side of town, and it's like the complete opposite of where you just came from. Like there's just so many everything. Okay? All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all. All right. If you cannot find a job in Atlanta, then you lazy. You lazy. All right. That's it. It's not the town. It's definitely you. Okay. You being lazy. There's lots of transportation. There's so many ways to get around. You can take the train. You can take the bus. You can take Uber. The buses go everywhere. You can walk. Okay. Like there's just so many resources. If you have a felony, there's temp agencies that only want felonies only. There's lots of places that don't even check for your background. So that's an excuse. Like you lazy. All right. You need to. It's something that you're doing wrong. Okay. It's probably sleeping all day. But I'm just gonna share with y'all the resources. Okay. Some of the resources that I use. Okay. I came to Atlanta with my car and about $400. Okay. It just changed my life. Okay, coming here. All right. If you haven't do not come to Atlanta with a rental-car and $20 and think that it's going to be okay. Okay. Even though I have heard of some people doing that and succeeding, but that's pretty risky. Okay. That's pretty risky going anywhere. California, Miami, without a plan. Okay. At least come up with a plan A, B, and C before you just jump up and move here. Okay. I think that you need to have either A, a car, B, a place to stay. You need to have one or two of those things. Okay. If not both. Okay. Don't come here without either or. Don't just get on the bus and head out here unless you have a place to stay. Don't just you can't just get in your car and head out here. I think you can do that. Okay, but before you do that, you need to have some things set up. Okay, if you have a car, okay, you are in there. You all the way in there. Okay, because there's so many things that you could do with your car in Atlanta. Okay, especially if you have a more up-to-date car, you can do Lyft. Okay, Lyft is seriously booming. My homegirl, she does Lyft on the side, and she makes like an extra $400-500 a week doing Lyft. Okay. You can do Uber. I think Lyft is more popular than Uber. They also pay more. And I think Lyft, once you first start doing it, after your first 50 rides, you get a $500 bonus. Okay, like Lyft, I'm actually trying to get my documents set up so I can do Lyft. Even though I don't really like all them different spirits in my car, I did Lyft in Miami, and it was crazy. Like, one time they put like, I pulled up to the stop, and it was this really drunk lady, and some dudes had put her in my car, and they were like, make sure she gets home safe. And I was like, she was drunk, and it was just weird. I was like, what the heck just happened? It seemed like she was the only woman, you know what I'm saying? And they just put this drunk lady in my car. They could have been doing anything to her, and they'd be like, okay, get your ass in the living, go home. You know what I mean? It was like crazy. And then I had another time when people get in the car and change my radio. I had times when I pulled up and there was 7 people instead of 4, and I'm like, how are y'all gonna get in my car? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just different spirits. So if you a people person and you can deal with that, then Lyft is a good way to make money. I think that it's best to do it like in a more professional area. Because when I was doing Uber in Miami, some dude got in my car. I went to a bad neighborhood. Some dude got in my car, and he was like, hey, you'll take me to this house. You'll take me to this house right here. Okay, and it just seemed like a drug deal. That's what it seemed like. Okay, and he smelled like drugs, and he wanted to sit in the front. And it just made it creepy, and I was like, I need to stop doing Uber at night. I need to stop doing Uber at night. Okay, now if you don't want to let people in your car, okay, you can transport food in your car, okay, with DoorDash. Okay, I freaking love DoorDash because it's easy, all right? All you gotta do is, first of all, whoever came up with DoorDash is a freaking genius, all right? You're a genius, all right? Because you know how many people in this freaking world want food but don't feel like going up and getting it? Like a million quadrillion per billion, million quadrillion. Okay? DoorDash is really good. I love DoorDash because you kind of don't know how much money you're going to get. It depends. It depends, because when you look at the way the app is set up, it tells you about how many items you're going to pick up, and that will tell you if you're going to get like a big tip or a little tip. One time, my first ride of the day, I guess somebody was having a pizza party or something like that, and I got the notification to go pick up the pizza from My Little Mushroom. Okay, it was like a 3-minute ride there, and then it was a 4-minute ride to the destination, and I got $40 for that. Okay, because of the amount of food that they had. So it was pretty cool. DoorDash is cool. And if you get DoorDash, you need to get this card right here, okay? Get the Chime card, okay? Chime is good if you don't have like a major credit card or something like that. It acts as a major credit card. It passes as a major credit card. So, or if you have a major credit card, once you do that, after your first, I think like 10 deliveries or something like that, you are eligible for what they call fast pay. And fast pay is like, say if you just have $0 one day and you need some gas money, you have like a half a tank, you can blink, turn your DoorDash on, pick up some food, pick up some orders, come up with about $30, and then blink, hit your little fast cash button, and your $30 will be there in about 10 minutes, maybe. Probably immediately. Probably immediately. So you don't need to ask nobody for nothing if you got DoorDash and Chime. You can come up with it just by going to get some food and taking it to somebody's house. Okay? Alright? So those are good jobs that you can do if you have a car. Also, you can do Amazon. Amazon needs some freaking help. Okay? Amazon needs help. Alright? Amazon needs help. There's so many people ordering Amazon right now as we speak. People are ordering leaf blowers, microwaves, printers, shirts, shoes, bottles of shampoo, anything that you can think of, anything that you can order off Amazon, books, all the other kind of stuff that I drop off, okay, is being ordered off Amazon. So the Amazon warehouses in Atlanta are getting killed. Okay, in Atlanta and in the outer cities are seriously getting killed. Okay. So what you would do is you go online and you sign up for Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is only in major cities. I think that they're starting to branch out to the smaller cities. But what it is you go to the warehouse, you pick up the packages, and you just drop them off at people's houses. That's all you do. It's so easy. It's great exercise. Okay, and you get paid. Even if you go there, even if you pick up a block, that's what they call it, a block. If you sign up to pick up a block and they don't have it, you still get paid. Okay, if you sign up to pick up a block and it takes you too long to complete it, like a long time, depending on the circumstances, they will pay you for the overtime. I remember one time I got paid like $100 for a $54 block because it was raining and the traffic was bad and a lot of the places were closed, and it took the warehouse a long time to give us the block. Like sometimes it can be a little aggravating, but it's easy. It's easy. Okay, so Amazon Flex is a good thing to do if you have a car. You can also work in the warehouse. Okay, what I'm trying to do, especially before November, is work in the warehouse overnight and drive during the day. Okay, because the Amazon warehouse, see, that's the thing I love about Atlanta, is you don't have to be on nobody's schedule. You don't have to. You can work when you want to. You can stop working when you want to. Okay, and that's exactly what I need to for my career, because I need time for my career. I want to work one whole week and then focus on my career for the next week. That's how I want to do it. Okay, I don't want to be at work for hours and hours and taking up all my time, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want nobody telling me when I have to be to work. I don't want to do that. Okay, but I do want to work in the warehouse, in the Amazon warehouse overnight, because the Amazon warehouse is easy to get on. If you don't have a car, you can catch the bus there, you can catch a lift there, work there overnight, and then the trains start running again at 6 o'clock. There is no excuse, okay, to not have a job in Atlanta. Okay, the Amazon warehouse right now, they're only paying $11, but starting November 1st, they are going to be paying $15 to come up there and sort out packages. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I can sort a package. Okay, so I'm working on my application to try to get in and see what they say. I heard that all you have to do is pick up a hiring event, and I kind of messed around with that a little bit to see how it is, but it was filled. So I think what they do is they post hiring events. That's what they call them, which are like shifts, and you got to pick them up before they're gone. Okay, which is cool. If you give me $15, I will do that. Okay, because I be sleeping at night. Okay, that's all I be doing. And sometimes I fall asleep late and I wake up. Early in Atlanta because it's just so exciting to be there. I'm like, what's gonna happen today? It's great. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. So Amazon, DoorDash, Lyft. If you have a car, you are in there. Okay. Now, say if you don't have a car. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. All right. You need to go, and you can't find it. Say you're having a hard time finding a job, which I don't understand how, because sometimes it's your pride. Okay, it's your pride. If you might have to do a job you don't like. Okay, because a lot of these fast food places have like help wanted signs, because hardly anybody wants to do that in Atlanta. Everybody wants to do something else and kind of like be there already. But a lot of these places like Arby's and McDonald's and Wendy's, they'll hire you just to work that day and pay you that day because they need some freaking help. Okay? Serving jobs. Serving jobs in Atlanta is a little difficult to get in. But once you get in, you in there. Okay? And you need to catch restaurants while they're opening up. Because once people get serving jobs, they don't want to let them go because they up there making almost, $250 to something a day. You know what I mean? So some people just get comfortable with their serving jobs, and even though their schedules are demanding and grueling, they're still making a lot of money serving. So they ain't trying to let them go. Okay? Swallow your pride. You gotta swallow your pride. Okay? And if you trying to make it. Okay? A lot of people, when they hear the word temp agency, they think, oh, a job that I'm not going to be able to keep or something like that. I don't know what they think, but I know some people, when they hear that, that's what they think. Temp agencies in Atlanta are off the freaking chain, because you can work a job and, you know, even though you might not come back the next day, you might come back the next week or something like that. You know what I mean? I work with a temp agency now, and sometimes the jobs are a couple days at a time. You know what I mean? Or you can go from one job to another. You can work at this place one day and then work at this place the other day. Okay? Most of the warehouse jobs, they only pay like $8-9 an hour, but those are not the jobs I choose. The hospitality jobs are the ones that I like, because they pay $12 an hour. Okay, just for you never know what you're gonna be doing. There's this one place where I really like going, where I think that I'm gonna try to well, I'm just gonna work there as much as possible. I just know they like me there. I feel like I'm a permanent employee there because they call me there so much. But it's like a banquet hall where they do events, and you go there for $12 an hour. And last time I went there, they had like this big concert of concerts. It was some kind of festival, and one of the it was big. One of the, what do you call them things, vendors that was there, they wanted me to come and bartend for them. So you could be bartending at a wedding, you could be bartending at, you know, the police might be having some kind of banquet there. You know, it's fun because, you know, especially the weddings. I love the weddings because it gives me ideas, like, you know, just in case I ever have a wedding one day. You know, it kind of lets me, it just, you're at a wedding that you weren't even invited to. So it's fun, you know, it's fun, and they feed you so good. They feed you good. The food that the people ate, you could eat. Most of the places feed you good. There's another place downtown that just opened up. It's like an art center, performing arts center. People come there, they sing opera, they do concerts, and you go there, you can bartend, you can help the bartender, you know, and get tipped out. Like, those are the kind of jobs that I've encountered. You know, we go to the baseball stadium and we work in the concession stands, which is freaking easy. It's an easy $12. Okay, there's even they even need help with like serving at the baseball stadium or at the Ben Stadium where they have the football games, and you get to go to the game. You get to see the game. Okay, because you work in the event, so you get to watch it too, and it's like so cool. It's just cool. I like it. I like it a whole lot. I love working for the temp service. There's people that have been working for the temp service for years, and they'd rather do the temp service instead of going to a job where they are demanded, where they're required to be there all the time. You know, they rather just do the temp service where they can just work a couple days and then take off a couple days. And then the temp service also pays you. They also pay you like the next day or something like that. So it's just like there's just no excuse. All right, there is no excuse. Okay, so right now I am headed back. I got a doctor's appointment, and I'm gonna go. I've heard about this other temp agency that's like a temp agency for bartenders. Okay, now I heard that they pay $18 an hour plus tips, and they only do like concert events and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to get on with them. I'm just going to try to do everything I can to make the money that I need to support myself, you know, and I just want to do better. I'm doing better. I'm doing a whole lot better, okay, in life than I was when I was spinning around with that freaking devil in that raggedy strip club, okay? Dang, there was something else I wanted to say, and it totally just... Don't you hate when something comes to your mind and leaves your mind? It's like when I turn this camera off, then I'm gonna freaking think about what I wanted to say. I was talking about how most of the places feed you. I'm just trying to make sure I went over everything because there is just so much. There's also this app called Urban Sitter, you know, where you can watch people's children. Sometimes I did that a couple of times, but I just don't like the way, you know, somebody might not pay you. I never had that happen, but I can see how it could. And I've heard of people, having a sitter and then not paying her and be like, I'll pay you next time or whatever. And then you have to hunt that person down for your money. I don't want to go do that because, I don't want to have to cut you out in front of your children, respectfully. Because I'm not going to curse you out, but I'm going to be like, listen, lady, it's not good to have somebody do a service for you and then not pay them. Did y'all hear that, children? Your mother, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But I'm saying, though, okay, that's how it's going for me. Now, the winter months are coming up and it's getting cold, so I think I'm going to go ahead and find a place. I'm probably going to get about 3 bedrooms somewhere and just do this thing, because my income has multiplied times 3 since I moved here. Because I'm just doing it all, I'm telling you. And you just need to grab life by the horns, okay? Because sometimes you might be in a position where you're too comfortable or something is wrong, okay? You're too comfortable. You're afraid to take that leap of faith. You're afraid to grab life by the horns and swing it the way that you want it to go, okay? That's what you need to do. This is your life, okay? Don't let life do you. You do life, all right? I'm trying to think about what I had to say earlier. I think that's all I'm gonna say for now, though. If I have to say anything else, then I will get back on here, because I love y'all babies. And don't let the enemy come in and hold you back or make you feel like, because that's some of the things that he does. He discourages you. Anything that you're trying to do in life, he comes in and tries to discourage you, tries to scare you, make you feel like you're not gonna make it. All that negative stuff. You need to say, hey, yes, I am going to make it. You are going to make it. Okay? You're going to make it. You're going to be booming. You're going to be who you want to be. You're going to do this. Okay? It's out there. Money cometh in certain places. All right? Money cometh in certain ways. All right? I'm not the type of person that's going to hold back information and watch all the little people down there suffer while I'm up here making it big. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you everything I'm doing so that y'all can do it too. Okay? Because just like I want to bring y'all up spiritually, I'll bring y'all up physically too. I really want to work out and stuff and show y'all what I've been doing body wise, because my body used to be so horrible. Now it's pretty awesome, especially since I'm up moving around every day. Okay. Speaking of the enemy, y'all remember that last video I made, right? Okay, the enemy did not like that video. Alright, I get all these crazy text messages in my phone from the dude I was telling y'all about, who calls himself Yahweh's Eternal. He said that his name is also Balance. He calls himself Balance of the universe or whatever. Okay. Also, Mr. Bad Romance has sent me a friend request. Okay, and I really want to vomit. And it's like the enemy is just sending all the big guns out. You're bringing the big guns out now, right? Okay. In my next episode, I need to fast forward my story and tell y'all what happened, so that I can tell y'all what's happening. Okay? Because nothing gonna stop me from becoming my dream. Nothing gonna stop me from doing my dream. Okay, Atlanta is just too inspiring. I be dropping packages off at them big old houses, and I be like, oh, I want a townhouse like the one. I want that big old townhouse right there. Okay, that's what I want. I want that. All right, that's nice. Okay, open the door and see that. It's just really nice. You get to see peek inside of them sometimes. This is really inspiring. So get inspired, everybody. And you cannot do it without God's help. Okay? Y'all can see that I've done this with God. I give God the glory because he helped me. Y'all saw him help me off the street. Okay? He was the sunshine. Alright? So you cannot do it without God. But matter of fact, before you do anything, call anybody, trying to get on with anybody, you need to pray and ask God to be with you. Okay? Alright, babies? So I will see y'all in the next episode of The Butterfly Show. Bye.